I wanted to ask you one more question, again, seeking solutions here. One thing that I hear all the time knocking on doors, and it's maybe a little naive, but there's a limit on the number of medical seats at current medical schools in the area. And everybody says, we need more doctors or we need more nurses. You know, why don't you increase the number of people who can actually go through the program, right? And frankly, what I'm hearing a lot of times is that it's actually the societies that represent the doctors, whether it be the college or the medical side, they're the ones that are saying, no, you can't increase the medical seats. I wanted to find out from you, if you're willing to share it today, is that an option, again, for a short-term thing while we get our medical school in place?
Yeah, we definitely could buy more seats at Memorial or Dell. Dell's probably the easier one because they've got a bigger infrastructure, but yeah, we could buy more seats. That would be relatively easy. Okay. Your other comment about, you know, have there been walls put up so that we prevent more people coming into the system? Absolutely. And if there's one good thing that's come out of this pandemic, it has been the calling all the various medical associations and colleges and other things, calling them on the fact that we've essentially wanted to maintain a monopoly. The point that I made to my minister a while ago was that you could be a Canadian, you could go to Harvard Medical School, you could do a cardiac fellowship at Brigham and Women's, and until recently you couldn't come back to the island because we wouldn't accept your American boards as equivalent to the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons, which is appalling, right? But there's a group that's had a monopoly over that for a very long time. So you'd have to write your Canadian exams. Screw that. Why the hell would I spend my time writing my Canadian? I've got a great job in the States. So we lose people when they go to the States to do their residencies. Like from my class at McGill, a large chunk of us went to the US. Many of them never come back because we make it hard for them to come back. Even if they're Canadian citizens, we make it hard for them to come back. It's appalling. We have, if you look at medical school trainees, we have some of the lowest percentage of any OECD country. So we do not train doctors in Canada. We have very few. Again, that's been very tightly controlled. So the idea of more medical schools in the country is a good one, right? We also have 40% of the medical student class at Trinity College in Ireland, they're Canadians. They can't come home. Now, we can change that if there's a political will, and I mean, it's bigger than this room, right? But the Canadian political will to change that, we could simply say, you trained in Ireland, you're good. You trained in the States, you're good. You trained in the UK, New Zealand, Australia, you're good. But historically, we blocked it, and we shouldn't be doing that.